So here we are back at it again, and this is exactly where we left off last episode, and I wanted to go ahead and get through this area. So this area is a little bit more complex than probably all the other areas. It's probably most equivalent to the underground maze, even though I usually find this to be a little bit more difficult to find the boss than the underground maze is. The thing is so big. This thing is huge. This place is. But you're looking for a very specific area, usually on the bottom floor, and along the way you're going to find a lot of loot. So probably not loot that you're going to go home about. I mean, this stuff is not the best in this area. If I can find some loot for an example, I will. Let's take a look over here. Nothing over here. You know what would be a good thing to set up is probably to use the scanner to scan for chests. Maybe not exactly chest to find the room that I'm looking for, because I think what I need to find the room is iron bars. So maybe if I go back home, grab the scanner, we could use that to probably find chests and find other things a lot faster. Probably find the room I'm looking for. So we're back, and I now have my scanner, so it's gonna be a lot better now that I have my scanner. And let's go ahead and just right off the bat, let's see. I have it set to find chests and also to find iron bars. So right away, like I said, loot is probably not gonna be the greatest thing in the world. I'm gonna try and grab more of these books. This is a Twilight spell book, apprentice level, and it's an add-on to the wizardry mod, so it's something that I kind of probably want to grab a hold of. And then yeah, as we keep going, I'm gonna try my best. Wow, that guy was fast. I'm gonna try my best to use my scanner. That way we can find where these hidden chests are. There actually might be chests that I've never even found before that are nearby. Like there's a chest up there which we found. There's apparently a chest down here. I don't think I've ever messed with these. So these are two different. This has homing? I thought that goes on a bow. So there's that. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep scanning. Hopefully I end up finding what I'm looking for. It should be huge, like if I find the iron bars. So I just ran my scan, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. So we need to get ready, because there's going to be a couple of guys in here that we need to go after. And we're ready. This thing should pop off. There we go. And we should be able to, tackle pretty much one-shot these guys. Insane. You don't even realize how powerful you are until you start going after some of these bosses that literally take forever, it feels like sometimes, to fight them. Wow. So yeah, we just got tons and tons of loot there. And we're able to move on. That means I think we can go after the Yeargast. So yeah, the Yeargast is going to be, I think, next on the bucket list. So here we are with the Yeargast. Now, there's several ways to go about this, right? Because we have flight, we could fly right up there and do all that, or we could attempt to go through here, even though attempting to go through here usually feels kind of pointless when you have flight at this point. But there is some loot, and having the scanner should be able to reveal where most of the chests are for us. But there's also things like this, you can find some really nice things like bookshelves, and there is some loot in here. These trees are something that I kind of want. I actually want these leaves. Hopefully we get a sapling from it. Yeah, rainbow oak sapling. I really like these trees. So if you can find those in there, you're going to be golden. Look at that. We got already some little gas spawning, which is really nice. I've actually never seen this. This is new. I don't ever remember seeing water in here. Or this. What is this? Ah. Okay, so this right here is like an anti-builder. It's supposed to prevent you from placing blocks. I don't understand this. Is this a puzzle? What? This one's new to me. Oh, are we supposed to break in and find our way through? This literally looks like a puzzle. And then once you're in, you can't get out? Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Once we pass, we can't get out. I'm confused by how that's supposed to work, but okay. Maybe you guys know in the comments. I've actually never seen this before. I've never seen that little section. Goes to show. Alright, I'll take out some of these spiders. I love these. The way some of these mobs look are it's just worth going through here, I guess, to see what the mobs look like. I wish I could collect these blocks. I don't think they're able to be collected. Alright, we're going to keep going up here. Oh, here's one of those things. You push this in, pull it back, and then it allows you to access the chest. Of course, you have to break some stairs. It's probably best you have an axe on you. But there you go. Oh, we get some Experiment 115. And also some fireflies. Which I don't mind taking a little bit of. So I'm now at the top of the Your Guest Tower, and let's talk about these before we walk over there. This gas trap is going to be very important to us. This boss does have a little bit of a little niche mechanic that we're going to have to go through. And yeah, I'm going to go kind of show you how it works. It may not work that well because I found out I have Shadow Step on here. I forgot I had Shadow Step. And this guy might ignore us. Oh, wow. Ow. Holy moly. The number... This guy is really spitting out some fireballs. Okay. So he's going to start it's going to start raining. It's going to do its thing. And what we're looking for is the little fellas to pull up here and spawn. We're looking for the little gas to spawn. There we are. We want to kill them all and then step on this pressure plate, and it's going to draw this gas near us and allow us to hit it. And of course, not always will you insta-kill a boss like that. Because usually it takes a little bit of time. This sword is so crazy powerful. But yeah, that's the mechanic. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. But yeah, that was the gas in a nutshell. This thing is ridiculous. I can't even. Wow. Okay, that killed that gas in literally 3 hits. I don't even know what else to say. That's just sheer insanity is what that was. Well, I guess it's time to move on to the next boss. So it's time for us to enter the Winter Wonderland area of the Twilight Forest and to take on a Yeti. And like I said, this sword is just so powerful. Usually this boss will pick you up, but I wonder, oh my gosh, if we can get that lucky shot on it. Oh, there we go. There we go. We put him on his rear end. He is down for the count. And then, of course, kill a few of these guys. They drop some of that lovely fur. There we go. Wow. This sword is insane. I can't even. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. All right. So... we also got some gas tears from that. I didn't even realize that. So why am I going through the Twilight Forest like this? You may be asking, what's the fun in going through Twilight Forest? Well, I do plan on, in this pack, going back into the Twilight Forest and actually using a builder to mine up the blocks in this dimension. And I think that is going to prove to be a good resource. So a lot of these blocks in this dimension are really, really good and really cool for building, and they are very customizable. So as soon as we finish that like spike, there we go. I have to do one thing. That's right, kill Dark Ghostess. If you guys don't know who that is, you should look him up. Just for the lulz. All right, there we go. So some penguins down. Let's head up here. This boss is also pretty easy to kill, but does have a mechanic that is a little bit different than many of the other bosses that you might fight. You have to hit it on top. If you hit it anywhere else, it has a shield on the bottom. Like the shield is actually has a like a bottom disc shape to it, and if you hit it on the bottom, it's not going to do anything. So you do have to hit this guy, or hit this gal, I should say, on the top, or on her head. And getting in here is going to be a bit trickier than you might think. Let's see. It's probably this very, very top tower all the way up there. I'm going to guess that's where it's at. Sometimes you can hear it, though. I hear something in here. Oh! Is this it? Wow, this thing mines this stuff fast. I think this is actually it. This is how you would normally get to it, I think. Oh, yeah, this is the boss. Okay, so here we go. We have to hit the Snow Queen on the top. Just like that, because like I said, if you hit on the bottom, it doesn't do anything. Kind of get... There we go. Come down here. Do your thing. Come down here, girl. Get down. All right. Take care of these guys. What are you doing breaking through your... All right, there we go. Got a good hit. This reminds me a lot of the Mario. I don't know if you guys... It depends on if you guys ever beat it, but the last level or the last castle of Super Mario World, where you have to hit them on top. That is what that reminds me of. Wow, that was going old school. Showing my age. I guess you can kind of call that old school. So here we are at the next part of the Twilight Forest that we have to go through. Here on our map, you can see the castle is right up on the top of that hill, but we can't get there yet because we have the spikes in the way. And also we have some toxic rain. So what do we need to do? Well, I recommend the best course of action is to find these areas like this soil right here, and to mine straight down. If you can. Of course, mining straight down is not always the best thing to do in the world. But hopefully we will find a cave down here. And yes, we have. And wouldn't you know it? Right here is one of the things that we need to find. This giant obsidian. There's also one of the things that you would normally find is this little obsidian box that is down here. And if you were playing this normally, that's probably going to be your best bet, is to find this. Because what this lets you do is when you break this open, there's a chest in here. Let me go ahead and throw away some items. There is a chest here that actually has some pretty useful items in it. And you may not notice at first, but it has all the soil. There we go. And some magic beans. And wouldn't you know it, with these magic beans, you can utilize them. Let's go ahead and let me show you that. I'm going to go... Well, actually, we were over here, weren't we? Where we mined that out? Yeah, there's the hole. Okay, so with these magic beans, just think of Jack and the Beanstalk, because that's exactly what you're going to do with this. I'm going to find a little area over here. Little area that has a little bit of land, a little bit of soil. That is right on the edge. And we're going to place this soil down. And then on top, place the magic beans. And there we go. We now have ourselves a way to get up. I mean, if you were doing this normally, you have a way to get up. And these beanstalks can be used in your regular world. And you can make some really cool structures out of them. I've seen a couple of live streams from a couple of my favorite people to watch have used these, like Generic B. I've seen him like utilize this for some really cool things, and build it up. You don't have to keep it this tall. You can actually make it shorter or however you feel like using it. But here we are. Here we are. And guys, down in the comments, before you watch this, do you think I'm able to one-shot this? Do you think I'm going to be able to one-shot myself as a giant? Put it down in the comments before we go and do this. I guarantee somebody will get it right. Oh, man. This guy has a custom thing. I don't know. This one's a little weird. We have to kind of take a little bit of damage to get this guy's over here. And they don't notice me right off the bat. So, do you think I can one-shot him? Like I said, put it down in the comments before you see this. Don't know. Might not even be able to hit him. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I'm not able to one-shot him. Oh, okay. So, hopefully somebody got that. This guy's especially. That took a little bit to kill him. Wonder if this is like damaging my armor. Alright, let's get all the way over here. The rain hasn't stopped yet. I did kill the guys, but we do have to do something else before that rain will stop. And that's where that giant obsidian comes in. So if we find our hole that we dug, where was that hole? It was right here. Find our hole, go down and crack open that obsidian. We can't use a normal pick. We have to use a giant pick. This huge pick here. Kind of weird that this is right here, but, you know, I'll go for it. A little bit overlapping. That's okay. All right, so it takes a couple seconds, but we should be able to break it, I think. Okay, there we go. And in this one, we get ourselves the Lamp of Cinders, which, once we get that item, now unlocks it, or unlocks the ability for us to go in that area, or go to the castle. Alright, so now that we have the cinders, let's head up there. Well, there is something weird making some noises. Anyways, what you want to do is, once you have this, if you were playing this normally, you can just kind of do this and punch them. You have to kill them first because you still can't break them normally. So you have to convert them into burnt thorns and then you can punch them away. But of course, we're super OP and we have the ability to just fly. So let's head up here and take a gander at this beautiful castle. And how do we go about this thing? Well, usually there's an entrance in the bottom. But this place is definitely not fully finished. You're going to find that out here in a minute. This is a castle that is disconnected. Just look how massive this place is, though. This is huge. This is the giant main entrance, I do believe. Don't think there's an entrance there, but there is an entrance up here that we might be able to get to. Yes, this is the main building. So, here we are. And we've reached it. We can open these up, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, there's some more of me in here. There's all kinds of mobs in here, though. There's all kinds of craziness. There's this. This is basically how you would have gotten in here from the bottom if there was an easier access route that way. Lovely spiral staircase. Taking you all the way up to the top. I probably need to eat. You guys are probably yelling at me to eat. I wonder, how many, let me know down in the comments, guys, how many of you guys, does it actually bother to see me have a hunger bar that's kind of depleted? I don't know, let me know down in the comments. Be kind of an interesting thing to know. How many of you guys actually, like, dislike whenever I have my hunger low? Anyways, this is the final boss. Yes, this is the final boss. And it'll be kind of interesting to see as well how good this guy is, because this guy actually has a lot of health. And it will be kind of cool to see. What is making that noise? Not me. Those giant footsteps. It'll be kind of cool to see actually how much damage this sword does to this guy with thousands of health. All right. So, since final boss, you win. Just join the Twilight Discord, Twilight Forest Discord server to follow the latest updates. And there's the Discord link. So if you guys want to do that, by the way, I also have a Discord. So if you haven't already joined my Discord, I highly recommend doing so. It is discord.gg/ChosenArchitect if you're wondering. You'll also find it linked down in the description below. So let's kill this guy. Wow. Do you see how much health we did in one sweep? That was almost 500 health. That was insane. And what do we get? A final boss name tag and a gold nugget. That's literally it. And this is some command block stuff. These are basically what's making this text. If I remember correctly, this text right here is done with armor stands. Named armor stands that are invisible. So, pretty cool. Now, the cool thing is we have access to this material. So, getting a builder on this is what I plan to do. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't click that subscribe button. I think next episode we are really going to be jumping and getting ourselves set up in that dimension and getting ourselves some blocks rolling in. That is the plan. But guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.